Hi, MW here. Welcome to my home and my channel. Today I'm introducing a treatment that I've used in our master bedroom. I have a chaise that's in here and it has the buttons and everything nicely done. I'm very pleased with it, but it's a cream color. So if you sit on the bed and have black or dark greens or something like that, blues, you can move, and then next thing you know, you have that particular stand there, and you're like, oh, I don't want to have to pay for them to recover that because it would be pricey. But I thought, okay, we can do this. We can work on this. So I went to Home Goods and I was looking for a bedspread in the twin size, which they did not have. And I saw this bedspread and I was very, very impressed with it. The colors is what I wanted to get. So I thought, okay, it's a king size. I can work with that. So this is what I've done. I took this, I just was trying to assemble that, but I want to back up a little bit so that you can see what I've done clearly here. Okay. So I use pillows that I have in my home. And this is a king size pillow sheet. I'm saying correction, not pillow sheet. A king size sham that I'm using. Okay, so before I get to all of this, I need to back up a little bit more so that you will see and understand what's really going on here. Okay, I took this beautiful bedspread that I was interested in the colors. So what I did, I got that king size and I thought, oh girl, you're gonna do this in a split second. Well, sometimes you think it's gonna be a split second, but the best thing about it is if you're not pleased or you're tired messing with it, you leave it alone for the next day or so, or maybe 2 or 3 hours, and you can come back and pick up where you stopped. This is the color that I have introduced in my master bedroom. This is where the chaise is, and it's it's beautiful, but I couldn't find these colors. So that was the main reason why I went with a king size. There was no queen and there was no twin. So I chose the king because I thought I can utilize this space. I can work with this. And this is what I've done. I have taken and I pulled the fabric perfectly straight. Then I started to fix it by making a fold over because the fabric is a beautiful piece, but it's very, very wide. So I took the bedspread and I turned that bedspread, put it on the bed going in horizontal. Okay, so that I could create what I really want to have out there. So I took this, I took fabric from this side, and this is against the bed, but you can still put your hands back and in between. If I were going to use this in an area where I pulled it all out, it would be a different effect, but it can work. So, what I've done, I've shown you the fabric that I wanted to use on my shades. And what I did again, I tucked in, and it's simple. You take your time. Got to do some measurement. If you don't like to do measurement, I don't know what to tell you. But I can tell you this, whether or not it's going to turn out good or bad, and I measure everything. You only have to measure until you get it right one time. That's how many times. If you got it right from the beginning, you can go to the next steps. That's what you're going to see here. So I took this, I tucked that under here, I tucked it here, and it made like a plate all the way down. I didn't sew anything. I didn't press anything. This was flexible because it is a king size. So it gives me a chance to create something by using something that I bought in the store so that it will work beautifully with what I am using in the room. So I've taken this and I got it folded in over here. and then over here, both sides. Now, it's the same bedspread. It has two sides. When I'm tired with one, I can go to the other. In this particular case, I like the idea of having another design nice and not loud and screaming at you. And it has the blue. So therefore the design is all gone horizontal. Okay? So here we go. Got that tucked in. Got that tucked in. Okay. Now I want you to see just how easy I can do this. But again, what may be easy for me may not be for some. So you have to create it the way you feel good about it. You know what you're doing. Once you get started and you get an idea in your head, it's a piece of cake. But measurement is a must. You have to really measure the whole thing to make sure that it is what you really want it to be. So it's fun to sit and take some time and tuck it the right way. And if you don't like how it looks, you haven't sewn anything, you can take it a loose or you can pull it some more. You make the necessary adjustments. And this is what I'm doing. My hand goes under. And by me doing this, I'm actually pulling fabric. Okay. And this is what I've turned out with. Okay. This is like one pleat here and another there. Now, I have a king size sham that I could use. And here it is. And I thought, okay, that looks good. Okay. That looks good. It has the same coloring as the design on the bed. So this is the sham. Okay. Now I'm going to play around with a couple of things and you'll get a chance to see exactly what I'm doing. This is the other color that I have into that I'm showing you that was in the pillows that I chosen. Okay. So I'm going to take this one, put it right here. And as you can see, it's building up. Once you see that you have the sham, you have a pillow that is beautiful that you want to use. It has a nice size print, but that's okay. That's quite all right. So next, what I decided I was going to do is play around with the pillows. This pillow has the blue and the green and white. So I'll take and I'll put it here. And like I said, the bedspread itself has a white mixed background, but I wanted the design to go in one direction, which is what happened. Okay. So now I have this. I put this pillow on top of this, and you're probably thinking, what is she's going to do? It doesn't look like it should be looking right. Well, this is part of it. And I have a few solutions that I can use. I can use this. So what it's going to do is pull the pink down here. And you see what you have, okay? And the reason why I put this pillow over here is like a guideline, and you want it to be special. You want it to look really, really well. Okay, now, if you get tired of this and you says, I want something different, here we go. We just switch out a pillow and we can do this, okay? We can do that. And then we can take this and put it like this. Okay. So what I've done, I've taken the blue and white pillow smaller and I've taken it and put it right on the pillow sham. Okay. And of course, I have the pillow that's cream and the pink. Pink is a big thing this year. People are loving it. It's beautiful color. It gives you the punch of what you really, really want. And I'm going to show you something else that I could do with it. Okay? So you can play around with it. The beauty of it, you do your measurement, you learn how to tuck stuff. It's a piece of cake. But I wanted it to have a little bit more oomph to it. Okay, so this is what I've done. I've taken two shams. One's green and one is in that beautiful, beautiful pink. It you look at it and it says, "Hello, I'm here." I want you to see what I can do without actually sewing anything together. And I can sew. I've done that many years. I have a machine, I have a sewing table, and this is what I'm doing right here. I'm taking these and I'm like, oh, what we gonna do? What we gonna do with all this? Well, there's always an answer. Know that if you don't like it, you can always take it away and try something else. That's the beauty of decorating. When you do this, you look at the different things that you want in your room and you have to work with it and you'll be okay. It's just one of those things where if you like it, that's half of the game. If you like it. Okay, now, as you can see, this is the pink and you can see this is the green. I'm going to twist these close together so that when you look at it, you'll see where all of the color that you want a pop of color has all gotten down on the way to the end. Okay, so you look at this and say, well, that's a lot of stuff. How are you going to take and put it in the front part of it, where the sham is? Okay, now these are a couple of things you can do. You can do this. Okay, you see what I've done? I've taken it and pass it down under the king side sham. That's what I've done. And I want you to see the whole effect once I take and put this here and just try to get you to see how beautiful and the way you can design stuff. And don't be afraid, you know, you take chances. But remember, if it doesn't work, you can always do it over. If you get frustrated, and you're like, I don't want to do this. Take your time, relax. Nobody has a time clock on you but yourself. That's it. That's the way it is. And what I've done, as you will see, is just did this. Simple, simple, simple. Easy, easy, easy. Now, this is in more of a reclining. I don't want that. So what I'm going to do is raise this up some more, put this here, and here we go. We're going to play around with these pillows again. Okay. Now, you'll see if I do it just like this, leave it like this, then you're like, okay, that's a little small. I think you need something probably a little bit wider or taller than that. And so what you do is you you take and get another pillow identical to the blue and the green and the white background. Okay? I could do this. I could do this. It's two pillows, okay? And this is what I've done. Didn't take much of any time, you know? And again, you see the blue and white and the green in these two pillows. Tassel is green, okay? So now I am going to take this little cream pillow and I'm going to take and put this so it has a different look. It does not have to be as you see it here because you can play around with it and get such beautiful effect of the things that you have worked with. This is how it hangs on the side to the back over here. And all I've done was played around with colors to give it a different effect. Those pillows that has the green and the blue and the white background, they're pillows that you can move and play around with it. Some days you might come and say, I don't like this. I'm going to do something different. Or you can do that. You can do a lot of stuff if you take your time. And if you like me, I like creating things. I like for things to get done. And once I've done it, I'm so pleased. I'm so happy with it. And if I don't like it, hey, nobody says I have to keep it that way. But I want you to know I've enjoyed showing you how to do this and how to make it look just beautiful with the difference of the colors. Um, Again, you may not like it. That's okay. But I'm showing you how you can take your time and you can create something totally different. Now you're going to see in a few minutes my king size bedspread. How does all of this come together? Watch and learn. Okay. I can also take this little bitty pillow here. That's another way you can work with it. Okay. Slide it down some in this. Okay. This is how that is right now. Okay. Now you see how it looks this way. It's a different effect, but it works and it ties in together. Okay. Now I'm going to show you what was done in my master bedroom because I've told you before I change my spread and stuff in my bedroom at least 2 times a year. Okay. So I'm going to right fast show you what I've done, and you'll see the different colors and stuff. And you know what? All I did was uh, made sure that you could see that pink throughout the room without becoming overbearing. Okay. Now, this is what my bedspread looks like, and the colors that I've chosen to use along this way. Okay. So I'm getting ready to show you how all of this came together. Okay. Now, I just want you to see how you can change things without spending a world of money. That's what I want you to see. You know, if you can see that, you'll be pleased with that. It's a good thing. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is my king size bed, and it's a sleep number bed. I love it, especially if I can't get to sleep. At least I know that I can get in a different position and be pleased. Okay, this is what I have done. I took two throws, okay, and this is what I did. I took and put them together like in the center. You throw as much as you want to go over your pillows, okay, and as much as you want it to go to the foot of the bed. It is just something that I'm very happy and pleased with. This is what I've done. You see the variations of colors, but they coincide together very nicely. You see the over here my vase with the flowers. It's not a lot. It's enough to take your eyes and bring it around on either side of your bed. This is the beauty of it. When you can create something like this and be pleased, just remember, take pride in what you've done. Someone see you working hard in your home, loving your house, doing the things you want. Well, here you go. Okay, here you go. We are very, very pleased what I have chosen and the simple colors that I've chosen, but it's the way I arranged everything. That's what it is. It's how it's being arranged. This is what you're seeing right here. Okay, and you can see the throws and you can see how big this bed is. Okay, it's perfect. Okay, over to the left, you see the pink in the vase. Over to the right, you'll see that pink in that vase. Then you take and you look around in the room and see if you can't find that color again. You do. The pink flowers, okay? And over here, and what you're doing is pulling your eyes to see this color. It's not so overbearing because you get a chance to really take a good look at what's what in this room. All the way around and over here, you see again vases with those pink flowers. Okay, so you can see how this all tied together, how everything came forward so that you could be very pleased how it affects. When you leave out, as I told you before, your eyes, your eyes is the best designing there is. It will tell you if it looks good or if it's not looking good. But just know you want to do this with joy and show someone you can make your house and your room talk to you. It will do just that. Talk to you. And the rug that I have on the floor, it has the blue and the pink and green in it. And that helps to tie it in. So when you walk into the room, you don't want to just have your eyes going one way. You know, your eyes go one way. It's like, oh, this is where's the rest of the colors? Well, it's a matter of taking and distributing small artificial vases. I'm sorry, a small um, your vase with a group of the beautiful pink, just a dab here and a dab there. And your eyes, when someone come into your room, they're going to see, and their eyes are going to be looking all around. Wow. And it's easy as I put this together, you can do the same thing. And if for some reason I decide I've looked around, I don't like this at all, I think I'm going to change it. It's easy to do because of this chaise king size bedspread. I could take that, reverse it on the other side, and work it in to make this look totally balanced on that side. It's a lot of fun, and I pray that you enjoy my program. And I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to it. I love doing what I do, and um, as I said a few times before, my great grandmother was the one that taught me, and I leave it all in her hands. She taught me how to measure. She was a smart woman. She was a Creole woman. And it's just, she just had things that she could teach me. And I appreciate it with all my heart and soul. So, again, I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my program. Take care. Bye.